Alright guys, this is Solid Hill Kid here. It's been a while since I've actually done any recording, I apologize. Just been a lot going on, work, and of course Modern Warfare 3 came out, and as you can tell this is my first upload. This was a MOAB that I did get on my own in free-for-all. This is my clip. This was a lot of fun. Although I can tell you, I was quite nervous because this was my first one. I started out using the Mw3 I think is the name of this gun. It's a really good gun, although I think that Modern Warfare 3 didn't do as good of a job in regards to speed control with shooting a weapon. I think it's kind of disappointing that in FAL with Modern Warfare 2, you could really spam the device and do some pretty cool things with it, and you know, everybody called you a modded controller if you just had a good trigger finger, and now it doesn't matter how fast you hit the damn controller, it just acts like it does what it wants to. Although it's still a good gun. So I start the clip out pretty crazy right here. For whatever reason, it seemed like everybody was spawning on top of me. I kept trying to just get to a point where I felt comfortable, like this guy. I mean, he just runs right up on me, and I luckily dropped down to avoid the death. But it seemed like everybody was just right here on top of me. I mean, all the action for this whole clip is going to be within the first 30 seconds. Where I almost died. I'm like, man, I saved myself here, so I'm going to go hide for a minute, gather my thoughts. I'm scared shitless because I'm trying to go for a MOAB so I can upload, and here I am getting 10 people trying to kill me in the first clip. So, I kind of sit here and I'm thinking to myself, alright, how do I play this? Where's going to be the spawns at? Is this a safe place? I've already had 5 people shoot at me in one spot, so I'm going to try to just play the map and kind of let you guys, you know, get a feel for my gameplay, and this is what I typically do on free-for-all. I mean, you can call me a noob, a scrub, a camper. It doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it's just the way I play. I try to play smart. I try to be defensive. But at the same time, I try not to be boring because I do make dumb decisions if I sit for too long because I just get bored. But this guy right here was really kind. He left me a silenced UMP, so now I feel, okay, I can do anything I want now. Now I got a long-range weapon. I got a close-range weapon, and not only that, it's gold and silenced. So thanks to him, I can now work towards my MOAB safely without everybody knowing where I'm at. So I've got my specialist bonus, which is, I think, about the only way to really get the MOAB, unless you're just really lucky and you keep picking up good weapons. But for me, I typically do well if I kind of use the same weapon throughout the game. I'm not your typical player where I can just pick up anybody else's weapon and make it the best. Everybody knows how to use the UMP, so that's why naturally this sits well for me. Okay, so a lot of people ask, how do you get a MOAB? You know, what's the secret recipe? You know, what's the absolute trick to it? There really isn't a trick. It's just common sense. It's, 1, you got to know the maps. 2, you got to pick a weapon that you are versatile with. You know, not only can you get close range kills, but you also have to have the ability to kill mid to long range, because there are going to be times where you need another kill, and he's you know, in a distance, and you know, do you jeopardize yourself trying to spam him with a small weapon, and you run your weapon low, and then somebody comes up and kills you. So for me, like, this combination I've got right here actually worked to my advantage. It was lucky enough I picked up a close-range weapon, and that would probably be my recommendation to anybody. What my trick would be if I was going to say, okay, I'm going to go in and get a MOAB, what am I going to do? I'm either going to start with a short-range weapon and try to pick up somebody's long-range weapon along the way, or I'm going to start with a long-range and hope that I can pick up a short-range weapon so that I can, you know, continue with the gameplay without having that concern of, I can't kill him, he's too far away, or damn, everybody's running up so close on me, and I just don't feel comfortable making that death happen, or getting that kill. But anyways, you know, don't waste your stuns, don't waste your Semtex. Yeah, it may give you an easy kill early on, but you also may need it. So try to use your tools that you have when you need them. You try to pick the appropriate time to, you know, camp back, and try to pick the appropriate time to push forward. You say, well, what is that? Well, right now I know that I can kind of push forward because I've read the map and I've read the players enough to know that they're not really that good. And no, these aren't a bunch of people that I know. This was just a random free-for-all. It's not a private match. These guys are trying to kill me, and they're just terrible at it. Like this guy, what the fuck is he doing? He's pointing at a wall. I mean, is he just that bored, or is he that bad? Now this guy, prime example. If he was a friend, I'd have stayed and killed him. This guy scared the hell out of me because I'm like, you know what? I'm on a long hallway. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to try to kill this guy. One of these guys is going to spawn and come and kill me. If I can't get the kill quick, I will leave it. I know a lot of people have this thing like, I've got to get the kill. No, you don't. It's okay to let a kill go and go for the next guy. Because if you look down in the bottom, I'm winning 1,000 to 950. I think I'm comfortable enough that I don't really have to push myself out there and get a dumb death. But anyways, back to getting a MOAB. Get a weapon that you feel comfortable with. Get a weapon with decent amount of ammo. My suggestions are always, if you can, and you've ranked your weapon up enough, use silencer and extended mags, and start out with scavenger, hardline, and whatever third perk you feel comfortable with. If I'm going to use an assault rifle, I have to use stalker because I move very quickly. But if I'm going to play free-for-all, for example, I do like to start with dead silence and just earn my way up to stalker, because dead silence can sometimes be your best friend on free-for-all, especially with me using a good headset like Astro A40s. I can hear everything, so it's kind of like a cheat. I do have a bit of a audio UAV. So with that said, you know, any good headset will aid you and help you out whenever you're playing by yourself. You know, try to turn the gameplay up, make sure that you got everybody muted. Just pay really close attention, because that's a big advantage. Is it cheating? No, anybody can get a headset. But I am kind of finishing up the map right here. I think I'm maybe 1 or 2 kills away from my MOAB, which is really exciting for me. I'm like, if I screw this up, this is going to be a really bad day. But again, you know, I do end up getting it. Again, I guess I spoiled that earlier on in the video. So I think, actually this guy is it. There we go. There's your MOAB, and listen to the sweet victory MOAB.
Take it down.
Isn't that just the coolest thing ever? I'm glad Modern Warfare 3 put that in the game, because it gives me a huge challenge whenever I'm really bored. I think for me, first-person shooters are about staying fresh and staying fun, and when they get boring, like Black Ops did for me, I think the second day, you know, it's just like, what are you going to do anymore? You know, so for me, this is my hobby. This is what I like to do. I do have a life, but at the same time, I really enjoy coming home and playing video games. With that said, I'm just finishing up right here. This was actually the only death I ended up getting in the game, because I guess I didn't kill him enough the first time. But anyways, yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. God, the MOAB was certainly nerve-wracking, and now I'm done. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And if you haven't already subscribed, you know, please do. Like the video. I promise I'll put up more videos soon. And if you're interested in joining the clan, you know, send me a message. It's the Sally Hill Kid. I'm on the PlayStation 3 network. I'll be more than happy to add you and give you a go. So thanks a lot. Have a great day, guys. This is Sally. I'm out.